Hey guys, so I did the My Classroom section of my portfolio over assessing ELL students to kind of get you guys started with what we're going to talk about. The key concepts that you really need to know are an assessment. An assessment is, the actual definition is defined as a systematic planning, collecting, analyzing, reporting, and using data from the student's data from a variety of sources over time. And that's like your big concept there. A lot of people get testing and assessments confused. But a test is a form of an assessment, but testing isn't assessing, if that makes sense. Testing is just the administration of a test. And that's not always the best way to assess your students, especially your ELL students, because we need to understand that our ELL students might struggle a little more than our other students. We need to make sure that we're not unbiased, and we need to make sure that we're fair, because it's not just having a student read a question and see if they can answer it. It's, does this student understand what I want them to know? Does this student, if read to them in their native language, are they going to understand the question? And if yes, then your student is understanding. Your ELL students are very different. And I kind of talked about, like, we as educators need to make sure that our students know that we want to know about their culture. We want to learn about their heritage. We want to build on what they already know and keep building on it. We need to, like, maybe do stuff like make sure they know that you understand that everyone's different. My main goal as an educator is to make sure I know my students on a personal level, get involved outside of the classroom, go to their sporting events, go to whatever, like ask them, like, hey, did you have a good weekend? Make sure they know that you care. And that's like one of the biggest things. Incorporate their culture into the classroom. Incorporate whatever you can, and just make sure that they know that you care and that sort of thing. And that's the biggest thing, because assessing your students, they need to be comfortable with you and they need to know you. And really that's all I have. All the strategies that I've kind of talked about are strategies we've talked about over time as well in different forms of assessing. Dr. Howard did an awesome job of explaining those in her lecture. So that's really all I have for you guys. Thank you.